So really, I'm done being broke type living, falling off or whatever, just to impress other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I remember I bought a Mercedes Benz, right? Um, Off the lot. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pay it in full, but you know what I'm saying? I had to make payments to the bank after I drove off the lot. And that was the start of my fall off back in it was 2017, you know. I was up bands, you know. I had, you know, I had some cool money, you know. And I just wanted to buy that Benz, man, just to kind of show what I've been doing to, you know, people around me and all the family, or not even just not family, but like the streets. You know, this is when I'm kind of like in the streets and stuff still. Uh, and you know, I wanted to show. It's like a trophy. We call it a trophy, right? Like, okay, they see me coming through in the Benz. It's a nice one too. Like, ooh, you know, Dolph Clean. He been hustling. It's a trophy to show what you've been doing, kind of. You know what I mean? And that's just bullshit now, because all that Benz was for is what's to impress people and, you know, women. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't for nobody else. It was for everybody else but myself. Because honestly, I've had Benzes before. It wasn't as newer as that one, but I've had Benzes, a couple Benzes before that in my lifetime. And the feel of having a Benz, that was nice. I've experienced that already, so it wasn't really for the fact of wanting to experience a Benz, because I did that like twice in my life prior to that, you know. So it was for everybody else, man. And so this is the start of my fall off, where I went through a period where it was like, damn, I'm falling off. It's tough. The streets dried up. The you know the you know the the FEDs, if you know what I'm talking about, they start like creeping. People start getting locked up, you know, and I backed up. You know what I'm saying? I kind of escaped a sentence, man. I you know, just from backing up, doing me, you know what I'm saying? I escaped what could have been a long sentence. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, because I felt the heat. And damn, I don't know if this camera went so dim because this is my battery low. But I felt the heat, man, and I was trying to tell my peoples around me, but you know, just deep in the game, they wasn't really hearing that. I told them, like, hey, I'm backing up, you know. And so here I am now with a Benz, payments, uh, you know, the hustle slowed up, so I'm not really getting no trap money, hustle money like that. And I'm like, damn, what am I about to do? You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, man, I ain't even got nowhere to live like that. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's staying with my mom. I'm staying with my mom off and on. My daughter live with my mom. Like, I bought the Benz before I got a place. Like, you feel what I'm saying? These are just irresponsible things. And that's to show that Benz was like it the act of getting it, or the thought of having it, it just overshadowed, or it just kind of blocked my responsible thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I dished out all that money to drive off. Felt good. Drove home from LA, from Hollywood, back to Stockton. 5-hour trip. Like, okay, ride nice on the freeway. Just, you know, riding it around. Pulled up in the hood. They like, ooh, he nice. You know, I got all of that. You know, I done bumped women in it. All type of stuff, man. This one I'm kind of like on my little stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got little women, go-getter women, and all type of stuff. Like, but it's just like this. The car depreciates. The value of the car is nowhere near what I paid for it. So now it's like, okay, let's years later, like, okay, let's get rid of this Benz. You know what I'm saying? Because I've come to smarter brain. I learned a lot. This and that, this and that. Like, okay, the money not like it was, you know, because I'm thinking in my head how it was going. I'd have paid that Benz off really fast. You feel me? But right when I got the Benz, a little down the line, it just stopped. Everything, the money stopped. So it's like I had to start working, and I changed my life at that point. About half a year later, I met my wifey. You feel me? Who's my daughter? I mean, the mother of my children right now. I met her half a year later, so around 2018. She young. I met her. I'm in school. I went to school because I'm like, let me try to get some of this community college money. Went to school, and I'm like, let me try to get a little degree or something. Met her there. She was young. You know what I'm saying? Starting her little stuff out. Um, and I'm hella older than my wifey, man. And yeah, man. Ever since then it's like, I just like, I gotta get a job. I gotta do. It just got so expensive to keep that car up because the maintenance, everything is just too much. And then there went a lot of periods where I wasn't driving it. I owed money on the tags, registration. I couldn't even afford to pay off and get the smog for a long time. Like, it was just a lot of stuff I went through with that car. Had my good times with it, but it was just, I couldn't afford it. And all of this message is this, man. All of this was because I was looking for the confirmation from other people to be the somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? And to be seen a certain way. All of that money, all of the troubles, all of the stuff, it was not for me, it was for everybody else. Don't do that. You'll regret it. If you just salve it out and don't worry about the confirmation from somebody else that you are somebody, you'll be better off, man, than going broke or splurging and doing all of that for other people's approval that you're somebody, you're a cool guy. Don't do it, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna tap in on the next video.